Hi everyone, this is Jet from Jet's Car World, and today we're reviewing the 2026 BMW Z4 M40i. Special thanks to Bob Smith BMW for making this review possible. Here's your headlights. These are the BMW LED headlights. You can see that these also make these rings right here, which are pretty cool, and they're also stacked on top of each other instead of side by side like a lot of the other BMW models. See BMW Roundel. You can see the grille right here. You can see this design, and also the grille's open and closed as well, which is a typical BMW thing. You can see all right here. It's pretty cool. You can see the wheel. These are also red brake calipers. Pretty cool. And then the tire, you can just see on the wheel right here. You can see this vent right here. And you can see the mirror right here. This is not like a lot of the other BMW M Performance cars, which have the M-style mirrors. This one still has the older style BMW M Performance mirrors. You can see door handle. You can see the wheel. Again, the red brake calipers. And then you can come back over here. These taillights kind of remind me of the 8 Series a little bit. You can see the third brake light, which is just right here. You can see Z4 and M40i blacked out. And again, thanks to Bob Smith again. You can see the exhaust pipes down here. They are exposed. Popping inside. Then now you can see the infotainment screen of the Z4. This is the older iDrive 7 infotainment screen, which I actually like better than the newer ones. See right here, media. You can also edit your home screen, which is really nice. See navigation. You can see car. There's also carrying car, which has vitalize or relax. You can see all this right here. You can see apps right here. There's also climate control rules, which you can basically have the seat heating turned on when it's below a certain temperature, like right here, which is something you don't see often in cars. Then there's also automatic window, where when the car is at a certain location, the window will roll down automatically. Obviously, you have to choose a location, of course. And there's also weather and BMW messages and a lot of other stuff in here. Even M-lap timer. You can see the home screen right here. Pretty nice entertainment screen for being an older system. You can see right here, here's the air vents. These are a lot more traditional than the newer BMWs, which have like either a little joystick thing or a little tab you pull to adjust them. And then open and close is just this right here instead of like a little twisty thing on the joystick or a slider. You can see this right here. These are actually physical buttons and not in the screen, which I know some of you guys may like. There's also heated seats for both driver and passenger, but there is no ventilated seats, unfortunately. You can see these buttons right here. This is for driving assistance, and then your hazard light button. You can see right here, volume knob, and then here are your presets. There are 8 of them, and these are not just for radio, these are for anything. And the best part is, just slide your finger to see what you have the presets assigned to, instead of just pressing each individual one to see what it does. Really cool feature. You can see the previous and next track buttons. Then you can open this up. It says Z4 right here. You can see here, 12 volt, USB A port. Then here's the key for the Z4. It's the older style because this is an older car. This has been out since 2019, so like basically almost 6 years. Or even 7 years. Let's see right here, the BMW logo is the lock button, and there's even the M colors on the side. Then there's a wireless charger. You can see the transmission right here. Now, previously, it was only available with an automatic transmission. But then, for the 2025 model year, there was the hand shelter package, which is also continued for 2026. And it gave you this, the 6-speed manual transmission. Just like its related vehicle, the Toyota Supra, got a manual transmission back in 2023. And it has the M logo right here, and the hand shelter package is not just the 6-speed manual. It does like some stuff to other parts as well, and it also unlocks a few more colors as well, both exterior and interior. You can see right here, here's the drive modes, parking brake, and traction control. You can see auto start stop and parking, and here's the convertible top. I'll show that later. And then here's the controller if you do not want to touch the screen. And BMW will be taking this out in their future models. Obviously not the Z4, since it'll be discontinued in March 2026. And you can see the center armrest. See right here, it's just this storage. Right here, then you can see Z4, and this is where your cup holders are. I don't really like this because, yes, the driver can have its armrest while the cups are right here, but when you have a cup, passenger, no armrest for their left arm, which I don't really like. But, hey, this is a small interior, what can you do? And you can see back here, there's a net, and then here's a storage thing right here, which actually isn't a storage thing, it's actually a pass-through to the trunk. That's the release to the trunk, and then you can store something that's in the trunk and come in here, which is pretty cool. Pretty practical as well. And also up here is a wind deflector you can take off. It's just manual, though. Then you can see the glove box. There's a light right there. Then you can see the visors. These can detach, but unfortunately it does not extend like a lot of convertibles. There you can see the seats of the Z4 M40i. This is a really nice red color. Of course, you can get other colors as well, but this red is basically my favorite color. And also, these are sporty seats as well. These are the same seats out of the previous generation BMW X2 M35i and the previous generation BMW M235i Grand Coupe. And also, there's this thing right here which can make the seatbelt reach easier. And also the seatbelts have this gray trim on the outside. And also right here is a thigh extender, which is pretty nice. A lot of BMWs these days have thigh extenders. And also there's a storage net right here. You can see M40i on the door sill. It's not blue. That's just the wrapping because this car is obviously brand new. And now you can see the trunk of the Z4. You can see in here, the convertible top does not take any of your trunk space, which is nice. Unlike the other BMW convertibles, which the convertible top does take up some of the trunk space, and there's like little divider thing. This car doesn't have that because the convertible top doesn't take any trunk space. You can see a net right here. Over here is some fuse thing, and then that's the pass-through to the interior. If you watched the previous 2 minutes, there was that pass-through thing. This is the trunk pass-through. And also, this is the phone number for roadside assistance. Now you can see the hood, pull on that twice. Then just lift it up, no release. And also the top of the wheel wells actually go up with the hood, which is pretty cool. So then, first of all, before I talk about the specs, the engine is actually set far back in the engine compartment because that's for better weight distribution. And then this car makes 382 horsepower, 369 pound-feet of torque. This goes in a 6-speed manual transmission with the hand shelter package. Or if you don't get that package, it goes through an 8-speed automatic transmission. And this has 19 city, 26 highway, and 22 combined for MPG with the manual transmission at least. Automatic may be a little bit different. Top speed of this car is 155 miles per hour. 0 to 60 time is 4.2 seconds. With the manual transmission, the automatic transmission will obviously be faster. And this is a rear-wheel drive car. All Z4s are rear-wheel drive, regardless if you get the M40i or the S-Drive 30i. And then also the weight of this car is 3,543 pounds. And this is a 6-cylinder engine. You can tell by little slats in the engine right there. There you can see here, this is just soft touch right here. BMW calls this Sense-A-Tech. There you can see this leather right here. Up here, this is actually pretty hard, but once you get down here, it gets a little bit softer. And same right here. This is obviously the Vernasca leather, but it kind of looks like the Dakota leather because of the interior color. At least in my opinion. You can see grab handle. You can see the sound system right here. There's also ambient light right here. This door handle is really nice. You can see the windows. It's not one touch up, but it is one touch down. Typical BMW thing. You can see memory seats. You can see the air vent right here. Again, more conventional than the newer BMWs. You can see headlight controls. And here's this little storage cubby, which BMWs are getting rid of. The Z4 still has it for now. And you can see the steering wheel. This is just a typical BMW steering wheel. Not the newest style, but still a new steering wheel. You can see this also is a heated steering wheel. You can see the M logo right there. See leather covered airbag cover and horn. And also, of course, no paddle shifters because this is a 3-pedal car and a manual transmission. You can see up here. And now you can see the convertible top of the Z4. There's that button inside. But also, you could just press and hold the lock button on the key fob. You can see the top go up. And also you can see the windows go up. I'm just going to give you a walk around of what it looks like with the top up. Trying to give you guys the best angles. Then to put the top down, either use the button inside or press and hold the unlock button. And then you can just see up here. Now you could hear the exhaust. That sounds pretty good. And in my opinion, even when just the car just idling, it still sounds pretty good. That sounds pretty good. And even here, just idling, it still sounds pretty good. So then now, price of this car. See the window sticker right here. It is just a split paper. I don't know why. It's not usually the case. But anyways, you can see here, total price of this one, $78,150. This color is frozen gray to metallic. Then the interior is magma red Vernasco leather. And you can just see the options right here. You can see this part of the window sticker right here. So you can see where this car is made. And again, thanks to Bob Smith BMW for making this review possible. Now heading on to the build-in price. Now on the build-in price for the Z4. So the M40i selected. So you can see the colors there. Alpine white, San Remo green, which requires the hand shelter package, black sapphire, quarter mile blue,
San Francisco red, skyscraper gray, thunder night. This also requires the hand shelter package, and frozen gray too, which I'm going to do. There's also day and night mode, which you can see. You can also do it the top up. You can see the roof, the top up. There's the standard black soft top or the moonlight black soft top. I'm going to do the standard black soft top. You can see the wheels. There's this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, which requires the hand shelter package, which I'm not going to do. I'm going to do this wheel. You can see the interior. There's black, the Vernasca leather, black Alcantara, ivory white, black, magma red, cognac, and this interior, which basically is just this interior color, but only the color on the seats, which requires the hand shelter package. I'm going to do the magma red. Just see how it looks in night mode. You can see the trim. There's black high gloss, aluminum tetragon, aluminum mesh effect. I'm going to do aluminum tetragon, which is just down here. Let's just see how it looks in night mode. You can see the options, driving assistance package. I'm not going to do the addition hand shelter package. That gives you the manual transmission. It unlocks some other color combinations. I'm going to do the Shadowline package. I'm going to do the premium package. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this as well. Also going to do the Harman Kardon surround sound system. Do the M Sport brakes. I'm not going to do this. You can see 360. You can see night mode. Let's go back. Jump the top up. Let's see here. See night mode. On the white legs. See here. top back down. Actually, interior. See here. So it looks in night mode. Lights up here, put the top up. You can see what it looks like with the top up. Night mode. That's it. Thanks for watching. Like this video, leave a comment down below, and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next review.